I think I can remember the questions. So, Gritty Bits News Network correspondent Brett Hawes, dressed as a pylon, a Montreal pylon, interviewing the band Antenna93 at Petit Ours. And first question for the band is, what is your name and instrument?
I'm Michael. I'm the drummer.
I'm Derek. I play bass.
I'm Trevor. I do guitar and vocals.
Wonderful. And so, Trevor, the first question is, on the most recent album you released, not the 2-song EP, there was a song, I forget the name of it, but you mentioned OK Go on treadmills.
The latter.
Yes, the latter. Is this your favorite piece of YouTube history, or is it not?
Well, I'd say it was very an important piece of YouTube history. I think they kind of set a template for a certain style of content and video of like just a hyper involved sort of well orchestrated production that lived on something so casual as YouTube. But I think they've been constantly copied since, so it's kind of been watered down, I gotta say. I think Andrew Jackson Jihad did a great parody video of a typical OK Go music video, and I think that's my favorite OK Go music video is the Andrew Jackson Jihad parody.
Oh, okay. And so no love for Chocolate Rain? You can use any piece of YouTube history.
Oh, okay.
Not just OK Go.
Shout out to Charlie the Unicorn. That's one of my number ones for sure.
Underrated classic.
Yes, underrated
If you have your
classic.
opinion, it's only not rude to
What
about you, Mike?
This is really embarrassing to admit, but if you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. But I was a big YouTube poop guy back in my heyday.
What?
So like 2013, maybe earlier than that, 2011. King of the Hill, YouTube poops, SpongeBob YouTube poops. I'm sure Akira, when they watch this, will be very on board with what I'm saying. But look up Durham Rocker Z or CS188. You're going to see why that's internet history art, honestly. Proto Vaporwave, really, when you think about it. That's what I'm saying.
That's deep, bro. That's a deep cut. And so question 2 for my man, Derek. Do we like the Duosonic more or the signature Geddy Lee bass? Is it a signature Geddy Lee bass?
It is the signature Geddy Lee. The signature Geddy Lee bass is actually not mine. It's Trevor's.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's from way back in the day. We used to play in another band at one point, and he was actually the bassist. That was his bass. I like the portability of the Duosonic one. It's just not up to par. I think I need to upgrade to like a more expensive version of it. But yeah, the Geddy Lee is my go-to currently for the shows.
Interesting. I really love the Geddy Lee bass, though. It's quite nice, but I think I have a special place in my heart for short scale basses. They're more maneuverable and fun.
With the flat wounds on them?
Yeah, with the flat wounds on them. That shit's fucking smooth on the hands. And so, Michael, we all know you used to be a goalie. Would you consider the drummer to be the goalie, or no, the goalie to be the drummer of the sports world? Why or why not?
So I think playing goalie, I mean, I played goalie in soccer. In hockey, it's a different story. But in soccer, I'm a goalie. And people always say that the most like messed up in the head guy will play drums and will play goalie. You got to have that be a special kind of stupid. So I think that kind of like, I would say that really lines up. When I'm not breaking my fingers playing goalie, that's pretty good. But and you would think that like it's a position you really need your hands for. And but yeah, I would say that that definitely checks out. Yeah, drums, goalie, it's like one and the same for sure.
You would agree that?
Absolutely, I would agree. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
He's a much better drummer than he is a goalie.
I would say that. That I'm a much better drummer than I am a goalie. And I'm not a very good drummer, so
Debatable. But
we'll let the fans decide.
yeah, but I thought it was interesting that you were also a goalie, because I feel like the goalie's job is to hold down the team, such as the drummer's job in the band as well. Very much a team player.
I was thinking more of the crazy angle to it, but I think that makes a lot of sense too.
Absolutely. And so for Trevor, favorite distortion pedal on your most recent album?
Well, I think my favorite, and maybe this is a basic opinion, I'm not much of a gearhead, but my Turbo Rat is like my favorite thing for sure. I can't use it all the time. I find it's a little too much most of the time. but whenever I use it, it's like I love it. It's I don't know. It's a great feeling to play it. So that's Turbo Rat's my favorite for sure.
Are there any other pedals that you'd like to mention, special mention on there? You don't have to give away the secret sauce, though.
Oh, there's not much. I mean, I have a bargain bin pedal that I got during COVID. That's like my go-to delay pedal. I forget the name of it, but it's like a vintage like delay by Alexander. I think it's the make. And it was sort of weird. I think it was during COVID when everyone kind of had a little bit of COVID money. You know, we weren't going out and doing stuff. And I went into Moog Audio because I live next door to it. And I just went in and I said, like, do you have any pedals on liquidation? And which is not, I don't think that's something you typically go into a store and ask. And there was like a liquidation pile. And I just saw this and literally just based off of vibes alone, I picked it up. I think it was like $100 and something bucks. And I've been using it ever since because it does the job. It's a little quirky. It's got like a chorus to it. So that was my other kind of favorite one. Yeah.
That's legit, though. You got good taste in pedals. From someone who also is not a pedal person, I'm like, I can't tell the difference, though. So I guess you probably shouldn't take mine with the great.
I should say that like musicians are some of the most gullible people on earth. All it takes is one YouTube video of a guy testing out a pedal, and you will drop $250 like an idiot. So yeah, I was that idiot, so that's why I could say that. But I think I've got all the pedals I need, and I'm like taking a break from buying little gadgets.
You're clean now. You're clean now.
Yeah,
gear acquisition syndrome has lowered.
Exactly.
I see. Has anybody else here suffered from gear acquisition syndrome?
I'm not a gearhead. I'm really not a gearhead. They're the same crack cymbals for the past few years, so maybe it's time, but soon.
We're like the least gear-friendly band, I think, in the scene right now. I think like
Our music speaks for itself.
Our
We don't need any fucking pedals.
exactly, that's it. Half of our shit doesn't work, and that's okay. We're happy about that.
You hear that, Timothy? We don't need all these pedals and apps.
The amount of fizzing both my guitar and Derek's bass make just by being plugged in.
It's all texture, you know?
That's it. It's the spice. We have spiced guitars.
What's your favorite Montreal late night going out to eat food when you're coming back? For you specifically, Derek.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, it is a hard.
Yeah.
Divisive slightly too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not out super late anymore. I work pretty early in the day, but I like Famer, the one on is that the one near Cade des Brumes there?
Yeah, exactly.
I dig that spot a lot. Anything that has like that mixed bag, it's got like some gyros, some smoked meat, like anything that's got like everything on the menu. Any spot like that, I'm usually a big fan of.
Yeah. You got good taste. I see you got an answer.
I'm going to shout out the Day One's Bruno Sports Bar, mostly by virtue of there being nothing else open on Beaubien after like 11 p.m. But I have to say the Bruno Sports Bar hot dog actually does hit very hard. They could charge less for their pitchers, but the Bruno Sports Bar hot dog, I can't complain.
I'm a simple guy. I'll just say like Bell Pro or something. To be honest, I will say like I moved up to Villeray last year, so I used to live on the plateau near all the clubs, and there's like a lot more choices for me. But in Villeray, the pickings are definitely slimmer after midnight. I've stopped by Ligne Rouge right next to Jean Talon Metro a few times. I think it's a place of desperation. You see it in the eyes of the people ordering there as well as the people working there. They're good guys. There's one guy who is an absolute sweetheart. Smile on his face. He has a mullet. He's a character. The other guy's I'll keep it to myself.
We'll leave it at that.
Very political of you. No, but one of the last questions. We have 3 questions left. One of them, we need to iterate some lore. So where the hell did Antenna93 come from, the name?
It was our former bandmate Akira was in Seattle, and they were at some sort of museum or photo exposition or something, and there was an X-ray of a bug called Antenna. It was from 1993. We put the two together, and the rest is history. That's kind of a inconsequential place for it to come from, but that's where it comes from. We were doing a bit of like radio samples, that sort of thing starting. Maybe we'll bring it back one day, but that's kind of the idea behind it.
Do we have plans for another album sometime soon? Or
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're planning on in 2026. We're planning to try release like a full length record. That's the plan. But yeah, we've begun writing, but rehearsing for this is halted our writing process, which some of us have been complaining about. But we'll get back to it soon. Yeah, 2026 Antenna record.
is there a Johan connection to the next album?
That's a great question. We'll see if Johan wants to record our drums and maybe some other stuff. And there's a big possibility. We're not sure yet, but we would love to. Johan's one of the best in the game, so it'd be nice to work with him for sure. Yeah, he's a good friend and an even better musician. I will leave it at that. I don't know if you want to say anything.
He's a goat in the scene, and his drip is undeniable.
Absolutely.
Always. He's always the best dressed. And so 2 last questions. I went a little off there. As you can see, we're at like 5. But the 2 final questions. One being, steamy or toasty?
I think steamy any day of the week. I've unfortunately haven't taken in the hot dog scene in a while, being vegetarian for the past while, but still a good veggie steamy. It's all the same, and it's what makes this city beautiful. So no, it's steamy any day of the week.
I'm gonna go toasty on a barbecue over some like charcoal. That shit's the one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm also Team Toasty. In the last interview, I was part of. My whole band went Team Toasty. So I guess it looks like there's more Toasty than Steamy fans in Montreal, from what I've been seeing. But yeah, I'm Team Toasty.
From observations, if people were born here, they're more likely to sway towards steamy for cultural purposes, I believe.
I guess I'm proud of the city that I'm from. I guess you guys.
I guess Michael isn't. It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't say anything.
No. We reserve our judgment against Michael and his toastiness. Just kidding. I'm on Team Toasty too, actually.
You're not from Montreal, so it makes sense.
Exactly. I get a pass because I'm from somewhere else. Anyway, last question. Favorite metro line? Start this way. Pass it around.
Orange Line, we'll say. All the good spots are there. I think that's what I said last interview as well. So, Beaubien Metro, Jerry Metro, the greatest metros on earth. Orange Line forever, baby.
I'm gonna go Blue Line. It's less crowded.
Controversial.
I used to live around there. There's a couple of places along that line. Love it.
Brett, I think it's no contest. It is the Orange Line, without a doubt. I mean, who puts in the work more than the Orange Line every single day? I'm talking multi-island destinations, gets me up to Laval when I need to, gets me to Couverture if I need to go to the West Island, which sometimes I need to. What other metro lines wrap around the city like that? I don't see the Green Line doing that kind of work. So honestly, also my cell phone works every station along the Orange Line. I'll have you guys know that Green Line, once you get past Barrie, it gets a little shoddy. So Orange Line, no contest.
That's a point I never heard about, actually. The cell phone working is very important. And that's why I'm glad we ended this interview with that. Gritty Bits News Network correspondent Brett Hawes reporting as a fucking cone here today. Shout out to Antenna93. Checking out. Boom.
Very nice. Thank you, my friend.
Very liberal with his units.
I sound like